They see me rolling. Okay. All right. Hello, hello, hello. All right, let's do a quick energy read. I had a dream last night, but I remember it, but I kind of don't remember it, but I remember it, but I kind of don't remember it. I'm gonna do it a dream recall. Rich rising, rich rising. That's got a little color to it. That's crazy. All right, so let's do a quick reading on the energy. Let's see what we have. Hi, Lori. Rich rising. All right, thank you so much, Divine. Dear Divine, please bless and charge me and the collective with the energy to bring a balance to my complete being, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially. Everything that is above is below. All right. Block out all interruptions, all distractions, all ops. Okay. All right. So, just like a quick message, right? That, like, the energy that I'm going to acknowledge is that, you know, God is in every room. And I've been saying this. I always say this, right? That God is in every room. Divine is in every room. Whichever, you know, way you look at it. God, divine, spirit. You know, spirit is such a broad. That's so broad. Like, you know, spirit, I can't be like spirit is in every room, okay? Because every spirit isn't in every room, okay? Spirit is something like, I don't know, it's the energy, but divine is in every room. God is in every room, you know? May God have mercy upon your soul for... All right. So imprisonment is the first card out. Okay, imprisonment is the first card out. So it says consequences of non-compliance can be severe or lasting. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, divine is in every room. Consequences, rich rising, amazing grace. Consequences of non-compliance can be severe and lasting. Disregard the rules for disruption and order and invites conflict. Hidden legal dangers lurk and threaten your peace. Okay, so what I want to say is that, you know, there could be something going on that someone feels as if like they're getting away with something, right? Because it hasn't been brought to the forefront. But there's like there's like a spiritual repercussion. It's almost as if like divine is holding someone accountable for something that they may have thought that they got away with or something like that or whatnot. And it's actually like the way that divine is holding you accountable is showing up in a whole completely different aspect. It's still the same. Maybe, you know, maybe all right, let me give y'all an example, right? Let me give y'all an example. So, it's like somebody is feeling guilty about what they're doing. I want to give y'all an example, but I don't know if I should give this type of example. Let me let's go forward with the cards before I give an example. But let me just say that, like, you know, divine is in every room, every single room, and someone is being held accountable for something that they did. Um and this actually goes kind of back. I really want to say this probably goes back to like May or either last September. Thank you so much, Divine. Look, Digital whisper in reverse. So this is actually the example that I was going to give y'all, right? I was going to give y'all a love example. Like maybe you were texting an ex or reaching out to an ex, or maybe like an old person that you said that you were not going to talk or speak to again, right? Or you're like, I don't entertain this person, I don't like this person, or whatever the case is. And it's actually playing out in the forefront. Okay, it's actually playing out in the forefront. This has something to do with like, it has something to do with you asking for the truth in all situations. Okay. And spirit is exposing, like you're asking God for the truth. Like, God, just show me the truth if I'm supposed to be with this person or not be with this person. And I just heard clean slate. Okay. I just heard divine say clean slate. And so you're asking for a clean slate, but in order to get a clean slate, something has to come out. And so this digital whisper right here is kind of telling me like, and again, May, something about May. I don't know if somebody's birthday is in May, or this is like last May or May before that, or I'm hearing something and seeing something about May. Could be like May 10th if I want to be like down to the, down to the actual date. May 10th or May 8th, somewhere in between there. And those numbers 5 and 8 that add up to 13, that's Scorpio energy. Thank you so much, Divine. So there's definitely like his birthday is May 17th. Oh wow. There's something about something coming out about talking to somebody, or either some type of connection. Someone wants to apologize, or maybe someone's coming to apologize. It says, I'm sorry for only focusing on the message we exchanged, not the emotions behind them. I should have looked deeper into what you really said. So someone is coming to like like apologize or whatnot, but there's a stubborn energy. Oh, there's a higher self that's coming to apologize. Thank you so much, Divine. Digital whisper is in reverse, and then imprisonment. So Divine is saying something about like, in order to have a clean slate or to start over, or there has to be a big, okay. So there's a big accountability that's taking place here. What is that? What's May 8th, May 9th? What zodiac sign is that? May 8th, May 9th. Is that Taurus? Yeah, I think that's Taurus. Thank you so much, Divine. Yep, I think that's Taurus. Okay, thank you so much. And so this definitely has something to do with someone feeling as if like they couldn't say something out loud. Oh, wow. Unexpected surprises is in reverse. You may have been feeling down, but this surprise will remind you of our special connection. Wake up and enjoy the moment. So there's like there's like an accountability that's taking place. There's accountability that is taking place with a higher self. It's almost like it's driving someone crazy, y'all. It's driving somebody crazy, because it's like, I want to take accountability, but then I also want to be stubborn. I don't know how to, be like, you know what? You were human, I was human. And I don't, and it's, yeah, this gonna sound crazy, but I say this to certain people sometimes, and I'll be like, too much accountability is weird. Like it's so weird. Like, y'all, this is I don't know how to exactly say this. Did you get slashed on your right eye? No, I got slashed on my left eye by a nigga that, wanted to be with me, and I ain't want to be with him. I am a badass, because, Oppie energy. My ears are ringing. I'm pinning that message. I play too much. It looks so interesting. Yeah, I got the same slash that Ursula Dontour has. Anyway, so it's so crazy because like the energy is giving me like you wanna take accountability, but taking accountability, right? Your higher self is almost trying to tell you like how to take accountability with somebody, but the type of conversation that you want to have with them is almost as if like you want to blame them and then you also want to take the blame. But this is so crazy because you like they should have known. They should have known how I felt, or they know me, I know them. I knew how they felt. Like honestly, like spirit is telling you like you ain't no shit. Like I don't even know how to go around like not saying it like that, but like spirit is saying like you ain't really no shit at the time that this was we were just talking about that. It makes you more beautiful. We were talking about this cut. Okay, thank you so much. All right, thank you so much, Divine. Thank you so much. All right, what is this? And you know what's crazy? You're calling this person in. You're calling this person in. Maybe you've been talking about them more, or maybe you've been thinking about them more. But like I said, Divine is in every room, every mind. Before that thought actually becomes a thought in the front of your brain, it's actually deep down in your wound, okay? WOMB, right? And divine is like saying, I have to push this energy up. I have to push this energy up so that we can get it out. There's a conversation that definitely needs to take place, okay? Yeah. So escape and reverse, y'all. Escape and reverse. If you are feeling overwhelmed or trapped, I felt it too. When you are escaping to find peace, I'm doing the same. Our bond is strong and sometimes difficult to understand. So, you know what? Another thing too, like somebody really doesn't want to break up, or they didn't want to separate, break up. Maybe this has already happened because escape is in reverse. So I feel as if like, you know, all right, I'll go back to what I said in the beginning where I said, you know, spirit is not in every room, but there was a anti-spirit that wanted both of you guys to separate in the room. There was an this almost feels like a either a love reading or either a strong platonic reading. Like this might be a friend that you have a really close connection with that you no longer, you know, vibe with, or this really feels like a lover or something where you guys like kind of went y'all separate ways, and you just like, I think about this person too much, and why am I thinking about this person constantly? Are they doing spell work on me? No, I feel like there is, and I'm just being honest, like as soon as I said are they doing spell work on me, spirit is saying no, this was somebody else that was in the room. Thank you so much, spirit. This was somebody, look, a secret weapon. This was definitely somebody else that was in the room that had a hidden agenda in the room. Okay? He chose drugs and third party over his child. It's not what he chose. You know, drugs is actually like, and this is just me being honest. I know that we all have our own free will, but like my brother is a addict, y'all. My brother is an addict, and at the end of the day, like when I see him, when I talk to him, I see ghosts, I see spirits, and I know that my brother has an attachment on him. He's a Capricorn, okay? Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgos, they are easily susceptible to spiritual energy because they are earth signs and they're closest to the ground, right? They are they listen, people will be thinking like it's like either the earth sign is grounded or they hella ungrounded. Every earth sign that I have met, if they have a strong earth placement, then baby, I haven't met y'all this the spirit can attach easily to the surface of an earth sign. Okay, y'all remember I was telling y'all about the reader. I'm not going to mention her name right now, but I say that at her desk where she pulls cards at, there's a spirit under her desk. I say that all the time. And that's why, like, I really can't watch her anymore because I told you have a spirit at your desk. You have a spirit at your desk where you're pulling cards at. I would throw the whole motherfucking desk away if it was up to me. I'd get rid of the whole motherfucking desk, cleanse the house, do an exorcism and all that shit. I would do that. Then let's go back to my Capricorn brother. My Capricorn brother has a strong earth placement and he is on drugs and have been on drugs. It is any type of drugs they have a spirit attached to them, especially if they're abused or if they're manipulated by the seller. Okay? If they are manipulated by the seller. And that's a demon. Okay? That's a demon. And if you're rich rising, if you do not have spirit like God, God is going to let you do the drugs. They're going to let you abuse it. They're going to let you. They're going to be whispering like, son, you can let this go. But this is like one of the things that, the preserver gave us, the creator gave us was free will. We have free will. And every time my brother called me, every single time my brother called me, and he be like, I'm hearing the voices and stuff like that. I always tell him, Mother Mirror, send me your divine light. He be like, I don't tell him that. I be like, babe, you remember what I told you, the mantra I taught you? He be like, Mother Mirror, send me your light. He say, yeah. And then he'll start saying it and just hang up the phone on me. Just hang up the phone on me. Like, and he'll call me back, later and be like, Mother Mirror, send me your divine light. So this energy right here, this is the secret weapon. This is the secret weapon. You're actually the secret weapon to the demon and the devil that has been attacking this. Oh my God, I got chills in the back of my head, y'all. Like, you're the secret weapon. And that's the crazy part right there. We don't realize what type of weapon that we are. Okay? Unseen by the foes and ready to unleash. We have upgraded and we have taken, and this is why we were born. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit. Spirit is talking so much to me right now and like giving me they're wanting me to really like drill into y'all head, like, we are born with gifts and it's our job to do the work, right? So that we can help our friends, our family, our loved ones, our lovers. Like, we have to do the work. We have to do the work. We have to do the work. Now, I'm not saying like, okay, go back to this or whatever the case is, but with digital whisper, this isn't necessarily like you have to reach out to them, but there's something that you need to do. I don't know if you guys, let me not say that, okay? As soon as I was about to say I don't know, Spirit was like, you do know, okay? Listen, y'all have to send some positive energy to this relationship, okay? This person is in prison. This person is mentally in a spiritual prison, and I feel as if they're calling out to you, and they're kind of disrupting your order because they've been coming up in your down here. They've been coming up here in your solar plexus and your sacral chakra. And this definitely has something to do with someone that you may have had sex with. Like, I don't even know. It could be 20 years. It could be 20 years. The connection with certain people, it doesn't die. Especially if you have children with them, if you have a baby with them, y'all are forever connected. My kid's father, he's a Libra, y'all. That nigga is a Libra. That nigga is a Libra. We argue, we fight, we go head to head and all that shit. And you know what I always say? I hit him back and I be like, big bro. He can't stand when I do that. I be like, big bro. Like, what you doing, big bro? He be like, I'm not your brother. Yes, you are, my nigga. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're my brother, big bro. We be arguing and stuff. Like, yesterday, he tried to send me a little message because the kid was walking out thing late. He like, whose fault is it today? I'm like, yours, big bro. He was like, see, y'all playing games with me. Yeah, we playing games with you. We're family. We're always going to be family, big bro. Like, you can't get rid of me. We had a child together. We had children together. And even if our children get off of this earth or whatnot, like, nigga, we still connected. Divine put us in a family together, big bro. All right, thank you so much, Divine. I play too much, y'all. I play too much, especially when it comes to these connections, okay? Interest, all right? So Divine is saying that I'm going to pay you back double or whatever you lost from this person or whatever the case is. in this particular thing. So some of us are actually asking. I'm telling y'all, I'm asking for some material. I'm asking for some material gain back. And spirit is saying, all right, I want to pay you back for your services, baby. I want to pay you back for your services. So this right here is, it says chasing material gain at a cost of a deeper connection. This right here, this is telling you that, like, spirit is giving you the goal. Like, hey, you over here trying to manifest some money and I'm trying to pay you to do your job. Do your job. Do your job. You're a spiritualist. You're a healer. You think just because you think that this person is the divine thing, that they're an op in your life, they're like, no. That's one of your biggest tests right there. That's one of your biggest tests. And when you pass that bitch with flying colors, I'm going to reward you. I'm not saying get back in a relationship with this person. I'm not saying go and have sex with this person and connect with this person. They might even send you another person that's exactly like this motherfucker. That's exactly like this motherfucker. Don't get in a relationship with them. You know, heal them. Heal them. Now it's time, you know, and this person kind of looks at you. This person kind of looked up to you, and they still look at you in high regards. Thank you so much, Divine. They still look at you in high regards. They always are saying something like, that's the one that got away. I just got chills on the left side of on the whole left side of my face. Almost as if this person, while you used to be asleep or something like that, they'll be like rubbing your face or touching on you. And then also something with the thighs. It's like this person has this thing with your legs or something. Like, damn, this motherfucker got some smooth ass legs. Okay, that's just what I heard. I don't know if they're just trying to make me remember something like that or what. Thank you so much, Divine. Okay, danger is approaching, and then rejection, and then gift. Okay, all right, so you have danger is approaching, rejection, and gift. Okay, so this person could be in danger. Number 33, master number coming up there. Okay, and spirit is saying that there's something that's weighing very heavy. All right, that is weighing very heavy in the energy. There's a damn. Okay, this person may feel y'all, it's a mantra for this. But this person may feel I feel sad inside. I don't feel sad, but this is what this person feels like. Like, I almost can cry right now. Okay, just like when my higher self is asking, how does this person feel? And it's almost like they're consumed with so much guilt that they're also saying, like, I don't want to live this life no more, you know? And I'm also getting a stubborn feeling from you. This is me calming down, right? I'm getting a stubborn feeling from you guys where you're saying, like, I don't give a fuck if that motherfucker here or not. And that's really not true. That's really not how you feel. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that, you know, because God knows that you really care about this motherfucker. If this motherfucker unalived themselves, or they got hit by a bus or a car or something like that, whatever mean shit that you threw out there while you were mad, like, I really don't give a fuck about this person. They can go out and walk in the middle of the street and get hit. I don't know what the fuck. I am picking up that, you know, during maybe some type of argument or some type of healing process that you may have been going through, you may have wished a little flippity flip on a car or flippity flip on a bus, or having a way that motherfucker, like, damn, I am getting that, you know, in spirit. Like, there's a strong rejection here that you gave this person, and this person really, like, blames themselves. And the more that they try to heal themselves, they're realizing, like, I really can't do this by myself. I need help. I need help. And spirit is saying, well, I sent you help and you did that person wrong, and now they don't want to take 10 steps forward. So there's like multiple higher selves having a conversation here. Multiple higher selves having a conversation that is beyond our physical control, but beyond our, not physical, beyond our spiritual control. Okay, there's a higher self. So this is actually two things that's taking place. You're experiencing a initiation and an upgrade into a spiritual gift that you have. I really want to say it's a gift of astral traveling, and I also want to say it's a gift of, like, vision, because you're able to see exactly where that person is. Y'all, I don't know if y'all just seen, like, something just highlighted right here. Okay? Something really just highlighted. I don't have my curtains open. There's no air blowing or anything. But something just highlighted right here. So this is like, and when I seen that, I seen the gift of you being able to, like, be in a certain room that the person that you want to have a conversation with, or that you need to have a conversation with, you're actually able to be in that room with them and have a conversation. Now, Spirit is saying, do not go over there. Do not go over there without your do not go over there without your spirit guide, because there is a entity in the room, and it ain't your ex, and it ain't your ex. It ain't your ex. That's not the entity that's in the room. There's an entity that is standing over them, that is telling them to go ahead, unalive yourself. Nobody loves you. Nobody cares about you. You have nobody in this world. You don't need to live. You can go. You can start over. You can do this, do that. There's an entity in the room that is pulling them away from life. Okay? So that's what this zombie is. And with it being with a master number 33, this is psychological. Okay? So you need to go over there and you need to pray. You know, you need to go over there and you need to pray. And then you also need to not just pray, but tell them, like, you are loved. You know, and this is above us. This is above us. This is really divine's work. This is God's work. And if you're truly committed to doing God's work, this is where that interest comes in at. This is where that gift is upgraded. This is not something that you share with other people. You're like, yeah, I astral traveled to such and such house. I did this, I did that. This is not. Good morning, Rich Rising. Yeah. Oh, let me make sure. Look. Okay. Let me make sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys. People here to start back working on my bathroom. It's looking so good. Okay. But anyway, sorry. Clear. This is not the time, y'all. Okay, because the message ain't leave. This is not the time for you to be bragging about, like, this particular spiritual gift that you're getting privy to. And I would not, if you're talking to somebody new, or you have a new person or whatnot, don't even have a conversation with them. Just go and do God's work. I do not listen. This is spiritual HIPAA. This is not for you to this is not for you to be bragging about and be like, yeah, I had a dream about my ex. And no, and that dream is not really a dream. It's actually an astral travel. Okay? Because you're not even really asleep. You're actually doing a visual, you're not asleep. Shit, you ain't asleep. You doing work. Like, I don't know what else to fucking tell you, but this person is literally, and this right here, this is what you're going to stop. You're going to stop them from trying to escape reality. Like, you're going to help heal them. And y'all, I don't know. That's the message. That's the message. Thank you so much. You're actually the secret weapon to ground this, okay? To ground this energy and to get that entity off. And you know what? You may have tried to do this before. Like, oh, I already tried to help them before and I couldn't help them before. I'm gonna tell you right now, you wasn't even walking in your purpose then. You wasn't even close to where you are now. The initiation that took place, like, in the last couple months, the initiation that took place in the last couple months has actually, like, spiritually upgraded you. It might not look like you physically upgraded, but spiritually, there's some type of initiation that took place, and this is one of your first tests on this level. Okay? This is one of your first tests on this level. Don't go over there fucking with them either. Like, don't go over there fucking with them, trying to make them speak to you, take accountability, apologize to you, or come and do that. This is solely for you to get them out of a mental shit, a fucking a rut. This is like when I'm seeing their mind, I have so much sorrow, so much, and it's not even just guilt. It's just like, it's sorrow, it's grief. They also lost something as well. Look, the Queen of Swords in reverse with the Sun card. Okay? So this is definitely like someone is being very, someone is being tortured. They're being tortured. They're getting tortured. They're getting tortured. They're like, I know that this person hears voices and they're under spiritual attack. But it's like, thank you so much, Divine. What's this Queen of Swords? What's the Queen of Swords with the Sun card? What do you want? What do you need me to clarify with that? Thank you so much. Damn, the Ten of Cups in reverse. The Ten of Cups in reverse. So that's what it is. There's a spiritual attack that's been taking place, not only just like with them, but also with their family as well too. Okay? Also with their family. And this is why, like, spirit, damn, I'm gonna have to call you and tell you, I'm gonna have to call a particular person and tell them something about this. This is why spirit has put this person in your family. This is why spirit has connected you with this person, is because they have a generational curse. But this is also a past life as well too, with the Ten of Cups and the Sun card coming out. This is definitely like a past life connection, a past life family connection. You were connected to this person blood wise in a past life. This lifetime, maybe y'all have a maybe y'all connection is like, all right, I'm seeing like two things, right? Y'all don't have to say nothing to this, but just you know, like when we were young and dumb, I don't know, I'm gonna say we, but I don't know about y'all, but I'm just gonna be real honest. Somebody did not grow up and know not to have sex on their period. Y'all would think that everybody would know that, but everybody doesn't know that. Okay? Everybody doesn't know that. And also, that is not, and look, Callie just came through. I swear to God, Callie just came through. Y'all, nah, I swear to God, but I promise y'all, Callie just came through. I just got a message. Okay? Listen, there was a blood ritual that was done, and you didn't know you were doing a blood ritual. Okay? Everybody doesn't know not to have sex on their period. They don't know how sacred that is. And I hate to say that, but this is somebody that may have had sex on their period. And even on their period, it could be like the very beginning. Okay, very beginning of your period, you don't know your period coming down, then boom, you having sex and the period comes down. You get what I'm saying? There's blood right there. There's blood right there, baby. That's a blood ritual. Boom, you getting off of your period and you have sex. You're like, I'm getting off my period. Okay, I'm getting off my period. I'm not really on my period. It's not a lot of blood. That's a blood ritual. There was a blood ritual done. Another type of blood ritual is done when you create a child. Okay, when you create a child. Now that child is the ritual. They're the results from the ritual. Now you and that person share a same bloodline. Okay, so those are 3 different types of blood rituals that out of 999 different types of blood rituals. Now y'all can cut your hands together. Boom, we gonna pack it up. We gonna be brothers for lives. You know, those are blood rituals. There was a blood ritual that was done on this person's family and also between you and this person. Okay, between you and this person. And okay, I'm also hearing like, well, how do I break this damn blood ritual? There's nothing that you can do about that. It's over. It's done. There's nothing you can do about that. But what's happening now is that, like, there's 2 rituals. The karma is playing out. Okay? The karma is definitely playing out. And spirit is saying something about, like, now you took this pack on. You actually have to help solve it. I mean, or just do it again next lifetime. All right. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you gonna feel some type of way if something happens to this person. Thank you so much. The King of Swords is coming out upright, y'all, with the Queen of Swords in reverse. And then we also have the King of Cups. So this is a brother pact. This is a brother pact. Y'all was brothers in the past life. Y'all have some type of connection, emotional connection, and then higher self connection. This is somebody that you promise to always be there for. And like I just said, big bro, or whatever the case is, this is somebody that you promise to always be there for. Even when they were going through, and you're like, well, this person, they nigged on their promise. Their promise is their promise. Your promise is your promise. Okay. This is something that, like, when I come across certain things like this and I promise people certain things that I will help them this lifetime, I had to take a step back and realize, like, you know what? Maybe I don't have to have a relationship with this person, but I'm going to help them from a distance. Everything that I teach on my channel, everything I talk about on my channel, every karmic relationship that I ever had with anybody in the past life or this life, we could resolve this shit. We ain't got to be friends. We ain't got to be BFFs. We don't have to talk. But bitch, I done astral travel to your whole motherfucking house and then tried to help your motherfucking ass. I give you to go on every motherfucking thing. Okay? I be like, you know what? Bitch, just go ahead and do it. All I can do is just show you the way, and that's it. This right here is you literally showing this person the way. But if you're blocking them in the astrals and you're blocking them in real life, how are you showing them the way? Or do you really want to do the work or not? Do you really want to get paid? Do you really want to pay this karmic debt off or not? Like, if not, you're going to come back here and do that shit again. You're going to come back here and do that shit again. Okay, thank you so much. What's this gift? What's the gift between the King of Swords and the King of Cups? What is the gift? Thank you so much, Divine. What is the gift between the King of Cups and the King of Swords? Look at that. The Eight of Pentacles. Y'all, I picked the card up just like this. The Eight of Pentacles. The gift is skills, talent, craftsmanship, high standards, okay, expectations. This is the Eight of Pentacles. This is what the gift literally is. It's about, oh, and then the sun in Virgo, okay? Somebody has a sun in Virgo, and then this also is earth element, root chakra as well. So this is the gift. This is the gift of being able, this is the gift of being able to be stable. All right, being able to be stable. It's not about being rich and being abundant and having material gain. This is actually something that is taking place about a family foundation. Okay, it's about a family foundation. So this is definitely feeling like a connection where y'all were family in a past life, and then in this life y'all try to make a family, or you felt as if this person was family, like some type of real closeness, but they're not actually like blood related to you. And so y'all have to work harder and be more committed to y'all's connection. This is definitely a spiritual connection though. Thank you so much, Divine. What is this gift with the King of Pentacles? The Hermit. Virgo energy again, y'all. Virgo energy again. But this is the third eye. This is the third eye. This is like self-reflection. And this is totally like y'all being separate and actually finding yourselves. So this person in a past life, you could have had a connection to them where you protected them or they protected you. I'm getting more so like they protected you in the past life, and you always felt like as if I owe this person something. I'm also seeing a battlefield for some reason. I'm seeing a battlefield, and then in this life, I'm seeing like seclusion, like separation. But in the past life, there's a battlefield where it's like, I don't know, I see y'all like back to back like this. Like almost as if y'all took down these. This is not a regular battlefield. I don't know how to explain it, but this is not a regular battlefield. It's almost as if y'all may have took down multiple people attacking y'all, or multiple groups attacking y'all in a past life. These could be cult members, these could be covens, these could be government officials and shit like that attacking y'all in a past life. But in this life, you know, spirit kind of separated y'all so that y'all can pay off y'all debts separately. And this person is not, they're not spiritually as, they're not spiritually there awakened yet. They're not spiritually there and awakened. But it's a lot of earth energy here. Definitely a lot of earth energy. A lot of earth and air energy. Thank you so much, Divine. What's the Hermit card? What's being pointed out with the Hermit card? Why are they separated this lifetime? Thank you so much. The Star card, so that y'all can shine bright separately. Okay? So that y'all can have your own faith. So this is about you awakening your faith individually, Hermit with the Star, and then also them awakening their faith individually, but it's also about renewal. Okay? It's a renewal of a contract of some sort. Okay? And then also with the Star card, I wanna point out with the Star card that the person that is here, they're also poured back into the pond that everybody drinks from. This person will be an inspiration as well too. They will be. They will be. They just have to find their faith. Look, the man, the 8 of Wands. This is spirit communication. Like I said, they just have to find their faith. And then temperance, balance at the bottom of the deck spiritually. So spirit is trying to balance out the karma. So like I said, they protected you last lifetime. And this is the lifetime where you probably have to protect them. And that's going to balance out the karma. Next lifetime, it'll be better, baby. All right, so that is the reading, y'all. That is the reading. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. I love that. I love leaving it there. Okay, I see balance and moderation. That's the affirmation for today. I see balance and moderation. If something is imbalanced, seek it so that it can balance the fuck out. Because there's something where you may feel like this person owe you, but at the end of the day, like, check them past life systems. Check them past life systems, because you might actually owe them more than what you think you owe them. And I know y'all like, well, we in this lifetime, but baby, all that shit add up. Even the prayers that you did in the past life, they're going to give you the rewards in this life. That's why you're spiritually abundant this life, because you had time to pray last life. That's why you're connected. That's why God has put your gifts on the level 10, because you done the work in the past life. So these cycles that we go through, I asked to end this cycle and needed to hear exactly what to do. There you go. It doesn't end. It doesn't end. It's always a continuous thing, y'all. It's a continuous thing. It's a continuous thing. Even when we go up in heaven, even if we return to our God state, you still got work to do up there. When Sakai left me, he was like, "Mom, I'm gonna be back. I have to go do something." And he didn't come back for a long time. You get an assignment when you transition. Your job does not stop. Your job does not stop. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop down here on earth. It doesn't stop up there in heaven. You just decide, if you do a lot of work down here, you decided to go up there and do even more work. And imagine being a spirit guide to one of these hard-hitting motherfuckers. I can only imagine what my spirit guide be like. Like, damn, we told your ass to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and do this. And here you go at 6 o'clock every goddamn day. 5 o'clock every goddamn day. We told you to get up 3 o'clock in the morning. We told you to light a red candle. Your bitch ass lit a black candle. We told you do this. And then you spent 5 years doing voodoo. You spent 5 years doing voodoo, and we told you to spend 30 years doing these mantras. And you didn't took 5 years of our 30. So just imagine, like, come on now. Like, we are hard-headed. We're hard-headed. The job is not easy, whether you down here or you up there. It's just all about, Training. You worked hard to get to the position that you in. Don't think about the ending. Don't think about the results of, okay, when I'm finally free from this, I'm gonna feel like this. You think you gonna feel like that. Your ass might be feeling like, I ain't never smoked a motherfucking Newport a day of my life. And now I'm free from this shit and I'm smoking 10 packs of cigarettes a day. I'm just talking shit. Okay, I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all later. Okay, have a wonderful day on purpose. Okay, I got all the jokes today. Y'all, I hope y'all did y'all 11/11 portal vision board. If you didn't, it's still not too late. Go ahead and do it. Light your candle. The energy is alive at 5. And we'll be lighting another candle on 11/22. I have my orange candle. Okay, I have my orange candle for a particular reason, since it is going to be harvest season, Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna light an orange candle as well. I have my open road candle going, and my candle for my deities going. So I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all later. Lead by example, okay, and don't be used as an example. All right, peace, y'all.